Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're taking a look at something similar but different. We're looking at the Bachmann Thomas Clarabel Ready to Run set. I've had my eye on one of these things for probably about 10 years or so, and when the opportunity finally came up this year for me to get one, I decided to bite the bullet and get it. So, I am not really experienced when it comes to Bachmann. My only real experience is this Douglas here. I got this for my birthday this year because I like Donald Douglas, and this model is near perfection, and I want to get every single piece of Donald Douglas merchandise, but he didn't have any track to run on, and I decided, you know what? I kind of want to touch into doing Bachmann stuff, so why not start out with getting this ready to run set? You get Thomas and Clarabel, Lupa track, and that controller there. So bear in mind, I don't know all of the terms and such when it comes to Bachmann, so if I get something wrong, I apologize. But yeah, let's get into it here. So we'll take a look at the box first. That picture of Thomas up there is kind of weird. Sorry, I can't really get a good angle with the camera. But I believe that is from 2002, so a brief history on Bachmann. The company has been around for, as you can see right there on the little controller, it says quality since 1833, so it's been nearly 200 years, which is kind of crazy to think about. But the Bachmann Thomas line started in 2002. I don't know this 100% sure, but this is going off the brief research that I did. And they started out with Thomas, James, Percy, Annie Clarabel, I think Bertie, Harold, Cranky, and Sir Topham Hatt, if I'm not mistaken. And then every single year they've been expanding like they do. Every year they put out something new. They just put out Daisy and Peter Sam either earlier this year or last year. They're putting out Ryan very soon. I believe they're also doing Sir Handel, which is pretty awesome. And they're also going to be doing Bo and Rebecca, which is kind of strange, but oh well. But yeah, I've never really been crazy about model trains. I've always been more into Wooden Railway or even Trackmaster or something. But when I would go to Hobby Lobby back in 2010, 2011, I would always see the Bachmann Thomas set on the shelf, and I was like, "Ooh, that's kind of cool. I kind of want one," but that's more for older kids. But yeah, little thing about Hobby Lobby and Thomas. I don't know when this happened, but Hobby Lobby doesn't carry Thomas stuff anymore. I guess their partnership split. I don't know exactly the history behind that, but I do remember we used to get a lot of Thomas stuff at Hobby Lobby back in the day. But anyways, I believe this picture is from the original 2002 set, which is pretty interesting. So it's got this whole new style, which I'm a huge fan of. I wasn't crazy about the older style of packaging, but this new style is really, really cool. So there, you can't really see. Oh, you got the Thomas logo. Thomas with Annie and Clarabel, HO scale electric train set. Let's go right up to here. I gotta turn it on the side a little bit, but there's a little caution. Electric toy, not recommended for children under 8 years of. Sorry, you can't really see it that well. I'll read it for you. Not recommended for children under 8 years of age. As with all electric products, precautions should be observed. I can't really see it that well. Observed during handling and used to prevent electric shock. Input 20 VAC 6HZ. I don't care about that. But yeah, if you're a younger kid, under 7, 8, please be careful with this. Make sure you have your parents' supervision to watch you so you don't shock yourself. I remember my grandpa back in 2010 or so. I still have the train, but he had a Lionel train, and it was my favorite thing. I loved it whenever I went over to their house. I'd always play with that, and it was really fun. Sometimes when the train came off the tracks, it would spark up, and I got very scared that their house was going to catch on fire, so be careful with that. In the corner there, we got CJ Thomas. We have a nice little window into the box here. We got Thomas, Annie, and Clarabel. I don't know why they call him Annie Coach, Clarabel Coach, but oh well. But this is known as Thomas the Tank Engine trademark with moving eyes. Thomas's eyes move side to side. There is the Bachmann logo right there, and A+, and then there's the little controller there with a direction switch. That's pretty cool. The top here, complete and ready to run HO scale electric train set. Same thing. There's the name up there again, Bachmann. I believe, nope, sides are different. So this side, turn on this side. So this has all the content. We got 17 pieces with the characters there. The control, I believe that's like an adapter, power pack, I can see on the back. And then we got the pieces of track. There's that again. And then this side shows Thomas again. We have a 36-inch circle of snap fit easy track. An easy track system assembles in only minutes. So that's very cool. There's Thomas again. And on the back here, there is the name up there again. There's Thomas in the corner, Thomas logo, all that on the side there. We got this nice picture of Thomas and Clarabel on the track, as well as a nice little description. So Thomas and his loyal coaches Annie and Clarabel are carrying a number of very important passengers, and you're invited to join in their adventures. This HO scale electric train set is the perfect way to begin your Thomas and Friends collection. And then this is really cool. So we have a little collect them all subcategory thing here. What do we got? We got Thomas with sounds and eyes and stuff. So I believe he makes like puffing noises and whistling noises as he goes along. Normal Thomas, Percy, James, Gordon, Henry, Edward, Toby, Emily, Spencer, and then we have a bunch down here as well. So we have the LBSC Thomas, we have Mavis, Diesel, Bill, Ben, Donald, Douglas, Duck, Oliver, Rosie, Pink Rosie, Paxton, Grumpy Diesel, Red Rosie, Daisy, and Busy Bee James. So I assume this is from probably earlier this year or late last year or so. They don't mention the narrow gauge engines, which is a bit interesting, and they don't mention like Salty either, or like Arian Burr. Maybe they don't feature the retired engines. I'm not exactly skilled on who's retired and who's not, but oh well. And then the bottom here, here's all that. Entertainment logo, Thomas right there, barcode and such, and Thomas again. So, man, this is a really big box here. So, I'm going to readjust for a second. I forgot to take some thumbnail pictures, so oh god, tripod's going weird. I'm going to take some thumbnail pictures really quick, and then we'll get to unboxing this. Alrighty, let's get this bad boy open here. So I got my jackknife. Let's try not to cut myself. There we go. And we're going to get started here. So, yeah, I am planning on doing some more Bachmann, or just Bachmann stuff in general on my channel in the future. I don't know when exactly, because I want to have as many engines as I can, and this is a very expensive line. It's kind of strange though, like engines like Henry and Edward for some reason are like hundreds of dollars, and it's crazy. But I understand they're very nice, accurate models, and they're like just model trains in general, which are very expensive. But I assume once I'm done collecting Thomas Wooden Rally, which is probably going to be soon, I'll move over to Trackmaster. I probably won't make Trackmaster content, but I'll just collect it. And then once I'm done with that, I'll probably move over to Bachmann and stuff, but we'll see what happens. Alrighty, so let's get all this shrink wrap off. It's very loud. Wow. Alright, let me close this knife so I don't cut myself. And let's get it open here. Sorry, you can't really see it that well. I'll move the camera down a little bit. Or I'll like tilt it down. Whatever. That's not really gonna do it, but that's the best we're gonna get. I'm using this really weird tripod. Not weird, it's not like a normal tripod, but it's not what I'm used to. I don't want everything to fall out, so we'll tip it this way. And we will pull out the engines first, or engine characters, I should say. Alrighty. So we got Thomas up there, and then we got Annie and Clarabel and the controller. Let's get the track out. Alrighty, let's get the box out of the way. Here is all the track. Oh, it's like tied into the bottom. Oh, these are great. I love these so much. Coming with his scissors here. Alrighty, so what's your guys' favorite Bachmann item? I'm partial to Donald and Douglas because, one, they're my favorite characters, and two, their models are just great. I really like the narrow gauge engines. I think Peter Sam has a great model. I can't wait for Sir Handel. That's going to be awesome. Daisy looks really cool, as does Ryan. Yeah. They're all pretty good, actually. Spencer has a really cool model as well. So does Emily. Yeah, the models themselves are really nice, but the faces can be quite hit or miss. We'll get to that later when we talk about Thomas, but here is the track. I don't think there's anything in here, but I think this is where the power pack is going to be. Alright, excellent. I'll get that out of the way. Let's get these little doohickeys out of here. That's not a word, but oh well. Who cares? So I've always been fascinated by model railways ever since I was a kid. I just love seeing like realistic scenery. I would go to train shows a lot, and they're just super impressive. Like seeing these huge tables with tons of trains running is just absolutely mesmerizing to a kid. So we're gonna open Thomas from back here. Oh, gotta get my... I'm gonna take the scissors. I don't want to get the knife back out. Alrighty. Ah! Very troublesome. There we go. Okay. Let me close the scissors back up for a second. There we go. Oh, I don't want to like break this too much. Oh, we have to get the scissors back out. I thought that was going to be easy tape to get off, but no. See, we're already damaging the box a little bit, but that's not a big deal. There we go. Ah! Gotta be careful not to cut yourself. I'm gonna actually get the knife back out because the scissors are quite big. And the knife is very thin, very easy to just slice through stuff. There we go. See how graceful that was? You can't really see that well. Oh, boy, let me flip it around. Sorry if I just hit the mic. I apologize about that. Oh, God. Don't want to do that. There we go. Oh, kind of had to break the box a little bit, but there we go. I've said there we go and yeah a lot, but that's just me. Oh, we still got some plastic wrap on here. Oh, I didn't even have to do that. I always do that. Is there anything even in here? No. So I didn't even have to do that. Great. Oh, well. Let's take a look at the characters. So here is our man, Thomas. Very nice model, but that face is, it's terrible. I believe they based these off of the, like, 2001, 2002 artwork, which is not very good. Yeah, like those first three models, Thomas, Percy, James, their faces are horrible. James's face, abominable. Percy's face, terrifying. Thomas's face is... I don't know why they based it off of that, like, promo. They did the same thing with Thomas Wooden Railway as well. I mean, you have the actual models from the show. Why not... Sorry, that's out of focus. Why not base your faces off of those instead of this marketing crap? But yeah, the actual model is near perfection. This looks just like Thomas. The wheels are a bit strange, but he's got so many different like molded details and stuff. He's got the lamp on the back. That's very cool. I was never a big fan of these couplings, but I'm glad that they don't have them on the front, because that would look very strange. Cool. It's also very lightweight. I thought it would be a lot more heavier, but it's very light. So we got Annie here. These are pretty good models. Like, they have pretty good faces and stuff. I don't like how this is gray. I would have preferred it to be like black or something, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, very accurate. Like them a lot. Very nice. And then Clarabel. I do have one gripe with Clarabel that's a bit annoying. So on her actual like model, she has like this back window like sealed off, because I think that's where the guard goes, but they just took the Annie model and slapped a new face and name on it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it can get quite annoying. I always love looking at these old pieces of Annie and Clarabel merchandise, because they always have Annie with that shocked face and Clarabel with that just normal smiling face. I think that's so funny. Yeah. They look very good coupled up together. We'll get this controller out. It's not anything too crazy. I believe this is just like a beginner's one, so yeah. Very close. We obviously have to plug it in. I don't think there's anything else left in this box. No. Cool. We'll try and set up the circle in the shot. I'm not going to connect everything while I'm rolling, though. I'll cut and then do it, but I want to see if I can connect everything. So this track seems pretty easy to connect. I really don't want to like break it or anything. Awesome, there we go. I'll also run Douglas as well, because he hasn't ever run, so it'll be nice just to get his wheels moving. So how has your guys' day been? I'm actually recording this on Christmas, so I've been having a very nice holiday season. If you guys are, I think I've been mentioning this in all my videos, but if you're in an area where there's a blizzard warning, please stay safe. It's actually snowing decently good right now, but like yesterday, and as I'm recording this, yesterday and Friday were really bad, so it's important to stay safe. Alrighty. So we got that. Oh, speaking of going back on like favorite Bachmann items, I really like their destinations and such. Like Timus Sheds is really cool. There's that one like Brendam Docks shipping building. That's probably one of the most accurate pieces of Thomas merchandise ever. Yeah, so this is the best we're gonna get for now. We'll just throw everything in the frame here. So I'll connect everything else out of camera. I'll hook everything up electrically, and we'll get rolling. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I've been dinking around with it for a little bit, and I honestly don't know how it's taken me this long to get a Bachmann set, because this is really, really cool. So we have a nice big oval here. We got Thomas, and we got our little power pack here. So if you've never seen a model train go before, I'll give you the brief rundown of how it works. So I got this plugged into an outlet under the table, and then this goes into the track here. Gonna make sure that the light is on. It can go in two directions, forward or backwards. So we got Thomas and forward right now. If we slowly turn this clockwise, it'll start to go. It's really, really cool. My only gripe though is that this might just be a Bachmann thing, but I don't know if it's with my model, but whenever I have Thomas go like really slow like this, he kind of like jerks a bit. I don't know if this means he's a poor runner or anything, or if this is how all Bachmann items are, but he goes really like choppy when he's really slow. But when you get up to like this speed, he's usually pretty good. Yeah, runs pretty well. I love the little eyes move. That's very cute. Yeah, very nice runner. I will add in Clarabel right here, and I'll add in Douglas in a second. But gotta make sure that they're on the track. There we go. Running just well. So I'll put Thomas in backwards so we can couple him up. So we got him up there. Again, very jerky, going backwards slowly, but it does get a little better. So we're going to go a bit slower to couple them up. I think that should be good. Let's see. Oh dear. That's not good. Let's see. Is he running now? This has been happening a little bit. I think it's very sensitive. Okay, there we go. I think Annie and Clarabel need to fully be on the track. Okay, let's stop Thomas. Put him in reverse. Bring him back here. There we go. Let's see if he runs. There we go. Wow, looks really, really nice. Very classic Thomas. Yeah, really nice. I like it. Awesome. So we'll bring him to a stop. And we'll bring him back so we can hook up Douglas. Alrighty. So we gotta take Thomas off here. We'll take off Annie and Clarabel for now as well. We'll grab Douglas over here. I'm gonna throw him on the track. Oh, gotta make sure his tender's coupled up. Douglas is really weird because he's got this really strange wheel setup. Like they're not evenly spaced, but that's how it is on his actual model. Okay, let's see if this works. Aha, there we go. Douglas looks really cool. I love his really long side runs. Very nice. Yeah, it looks so cool. If I get like Donald and like a long line of trucks, this would look awesome. Very cool. So we'll hook up Annie and Clarabel as well. Let's get them on. Alrighty. Let's back them up. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. And we'll send them off. Nice. I like that a lot. You see Douglas's eyes also are moving. That's really cool. It's gonna go in real fast. Awesome. Yeah, I've always wanted like Bachmann or American Flyer, Polar Express, or like Lionel, whatever the brands are, just to put on my Christmas tree. But this is perfect. Like this would go really nice under a tree. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. It's a really, really nice set. I believe it was around $120 or so. It wasn't that expensive, but if you can find a cheap one, like bordering on $100, I think that'd be a much better deal, but this is still pretty cool. And if you're really key on doing model railway stuff, then yeah, this is pretty worth it. But I try to search for deals, but overall, it's a really, really great time. I really want to get more of the engines, more like buildings and stuff, but for now, I'm satisfied with this. So that's all from me. This set, if I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. It's a very nice like beginner's set, but it is quite bare. I don't know if they include, like, if they do bigger sets. I'm more used to Thomas and Riley where they include like a lot of destinations and accessories and stuff, but I would have liked to have seen more like just stuff to put in the middle here, but that's fine. It's just a very simple set of rolls. It's not trying to do anything flashy. It's just a very nice beginner set. And I'm not going to rate these guys. I'm not going to take points off just because Thomas's face is ugly, but yeah, overall, very, very nice set for what you get. Although I would recommend you get some like scenery and stuff. But that's really all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of branch outness, whatever. I hope you enjoyed this kind of break from Thomas and Riley stuff. I hope you all had a great 2022. I believe this is coming out on the 30th or the 31st. So hope you all have a great new year, and I will see you later. Bye!